Hi there. Just coming on quickly today on my YouTube channel and to share across my social networks to talk about something very important in my work as a love coach to strong, independent women. And that is this fundamental idea and practice that I strongly encourage, and that is that you respect your man. It is quite controversial and provocative to say that in this day and age, which maybe goes a little way to reflecting how far we've come from the notion of a woman respecting a man. It probably sounds weak. It probably sounds that there's inequality there. It probably sounds very disempowered. But actually, what I have learned in my extensive journey and research and being a student of love and romantic relationships, especially in the male-female dynamic as a woman, is that because we have spent such a long time, predating before I was born, obviously, women have been on this journey, a wonderful journey, an amazing journey, a necessary journey to become empowered, to become liberated and emancipated from the patriarchy, from suppression, from misogyny, to try to rise and to become equal to their male counterparts across the spectrum, and especially in the fields of the professional, our professional and careers and political and, all the ways in which we demand equality in, the financial realm, as well as just simply being honored and respected ourselves. So we've demanded a lot of respect that we did not get. But in the process, we have quite often lost respect for men ourselves, especially when it comes to our romantic relationships. We're actually holding a lot of collective anger as women against men due to what has been inflicted upon us by men throughout the decades and centuries and historically. So it's a big inner journey. It's extremely deep. It's very profound to find within yourself this place where you're holding anger, not just towards the man that you're with, but to men in general and men collectively. And actually men across the sections of our community and our culture are treated quite often in a disrespectful manner by the women in their lives, potentially. And this is provocative and this is controversial in a lot of ways, and I think it's quite difficult to describe in a short 5-minute video. But what I teach my clients is how to respect the man in their life and be a feminine energy with him that's going to raise his self-esteem, his self-worth, his self-confidence in a way where he steps into his natural, instinctive position as a leader. Because what I specialize in is the masculine and the feminine energies, and these are polar opposites, and opposites attract. So the problem is, if you've got two masculine energies in a relationship, then you're going to be arguing, you're going to be fighting, because you're both trying to lead. It's like if you're dancing and two dancing partners are trying to lead. And if you're in a heterosexual male-female relationship, it is a lot. You've got to really deconstruct and deprogram and de-armor yourself quite extensively to allow yourself to be led by your man. And actually, you want to be with a man that you trust. You have to trust his ability to lead. You've got to trust his capability. So when you're single or dating, you're going to be, you're going to be feeling around for that man who has got leadership qualities, so that you can put your trust in him and you can allow him to lead. But it's very interesting that in this day and age, in this society and culture, that we are sometimes as women very vilified for discussing the need to respect the man that you're with and to learn how to be a respectful feminine woman who is fully grounded and fully empowered in her divine feminine energies. And then she can have this glorious dance with her divine masculine partner and be a power couple, a real power couple, but not in the sense that we think of celebrities. I'm talking about your energies, your expressions, your partnership, your dynamism, the way that you can work together in this beautiful feminine masculine dance. Because if you're not doing that, quite often you're in argument, you're in conflict, or you're in stasis, you're in, you've cancelled each other's energies out, so there's no passion, there's not a magnetism, there's not an attraction. And this attraction can last for decades if you're both, dancing and expressing in this masculine, feminine energy vibe together in an empowered way. And this is what I teach my ladies across the spectrum, whether they're single, dating, married, and it is a complete game changer every step of the way. And I'm actually going to be starting to teach this to men as well, to help them to be in their empowered masculine energy so they can understand this too and feel empowered in their masculinity. So I'm going to leave it there for now, and thank you very much for listening today. You can reach out to me across any of my social medias where you're listening to this broadcast. And check out my new website, drellenlovecoach.com. Okay, bye for now.